something the other day though.
Go on.
Because when I look, you see that body is it dysformula? Or how do you pronounce it?
I have no idea what
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So when you
this something I
perceive
know
your body to be look like if you feel like you're fatter than you are.
Yeah. I'm that every day, don't worry.
No, but I'm the opposite. So I believe I look skinnier than what I am.
It's not funny, sorry.
So I believe that I look skinnier than what I am.
Okay.
So obviously I haven't been to the gym in a minute, but my weight hasn't changed. Like I've had the same weight for
let's never talk
the
about
last 2-3 years. It hasn't changed. But physically I feel like I look skinnier than what I did.
You think you're size 8?
I'm not. I don't think I'm that skinny.
That's what I have to
So even with these jeans,
okay.
I bought these 2 jeans from PLT. Very nice jeans.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I bought these. These were nice on sale, about £13. And I bought another ones which I got a discount on, but they only had a size 10.
Okay.
But they're like mum jeans, so they're
so
on the baggier side.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. Like the mum jeans. I feel like I'm a bit skinnier now. Like I should be able to fit size 10.
Yeah.
So I ordered them. I ordered these in size 10, and I ordered the other ones in a size 10.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me why these just about fit over.
There's a size 10.
No, this is size 12.
Okay.
The size 10 just about fit over, but I couldn't tighten it around my waist. Yeah. I had to take it off. The other ones, tell me why I'm putting it on. I've pulled it up and I ripped the belt thing. I'm there like, and it's ripped off. And I bought some shorts as well, size 10.
You just returned it. You didn't even bother.
I said, but I don't look.
To be honest,
I probably do.
No, to be honest, I'll give you a size 10. Like I have this discussion with you every. If I was to order you something, I would give you a size 10. So like, I got like this jeans from Zara, like, and it was a size 8. I fit into size 8. Everyone asks where I fit. Like what I'm wearing now is a size 8. So I got this jeans from Zara. It's a size 8, but lengthwise it didn't fit. So I thought it would suit you. So I was like, I was thinking
size 8. You want to give me?
Wait, I was like, okay. I'll give it to Milene to try. Then I had to rethink it because I was thinking lengthwise. So I had to rethink it. I was
lengthwise because I got this PLT tool, guys. I'm 5'9", and if you want trousers that fit PLT tool, they fit.
So I was like, let me just give it's a really nice jeans. Like it's fitted and it's just flared at the bottom. It's got a little. It's just really nice. I was like, this is, and Zara's jeans ain't cheap, and I've passed the return date. So I was like, okay, but then I was like. I tried it on. I just about buttoned it as a size 8. So I said, cool. I just left it there. I said, don't worry about it. When I thought like I found the right person to give, I will give it to the person. Nah, because that's the only, because of length. I thought that's why I said I could see why you'd think you're a size 10. Because sometimes I think you're a size 10. Every time you tell me you're a size 12, I still look at you. But like, where's the 12 coming from? Like, where is it?
You tell
where
me.
Is it?
You tell me, because Lord knows, I tried on those size 10s and I said, all right, cool. Reality hit, you haven't lost any weight. The scales remain the same. Why do you think you fit in size 10?
To be honest, I've been wearing the same since like college as well. Like my mum bought out the scale. I didn't know she bought a new scale, so my brother was like, I weigh more than him. I said, shut up. Got on the scale. I weigh less.
Oh yeah. But from Timmy?
No, Tomo.
Yeah, Tomo.
Yeah, that's what I think. I weigh less. He's like 8'70", not 8, like 70 something. Yeah, I was still. I ranged between 60 and 65. I've never been past 65. Like never been past 65. I've always been like the lowest I've been like at one point was 58. At that time, I thought I was bigger than this. I was trying to lose weight. Like I always think I'm bigger than what I am, so I'm trying to lose weight. So the lowest I've been is like 58. But at most, I've never been past 65.
No, yeah. I'm averaging between like 73 and 75.
Yeah, no, it's always 60 and 65.
Yeah, but so like when I realised I haven't fit in size 10 in a long time. It's not gonna happen now ever. Or anytime soon. I tell you that much for free.
I've got a story. I've been saving this story for I've told everyone else but you.
How long has it been happening for?
2 weeks. It's not even been that long. It's quite new. Like it caught me off guard when it happened. So I said, when I told one of like my really good, you know the guy that picked us up from the airport, like my really good friend, right, was talking about it, and he was like, you know, if a friend of mine or like just any like someone, if you're a topic of a conversation in a podcast, it's a problem. And he was like, if it's not for a good thing, and it's for a bad thing, it's
Yeah.
even worse.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you were a topic of podcast of mine, but it was a good thing because he listened to that episode. We spoke, that was time ago. I don't remember, but we spoke about it time ago. And he was on there and he went to listen to it and he was fine with it. But he was like, but that was more like a general conversation. It wasn't nothing negative. He was like, but, because all I kept saying is, I can't wait to record, I can't wait. Because he was like, now you're going to go speak about it, but it's not a good thing. And he was like, you're going to attach, I said, I'm going to attach every single message on there. And I'll tag him through the podcast page. It won't be me that tagged him. I'll tag him. So I'm going to give a quick backstory, but I need to read content so you understand the full thing.
Yes, okay.
So on Thursday the 22nd, there's dates as well. Listen.
22nd of November, I'm assuming.
22nd of November.
Okay.
I was at work that day. I think I was finishing late. Like that week was just busy. It was sixth form open in the evening, and you know when they do things like that, you're in school till like 8, 9. So I was in school quite late. I was doing whatever, and then
So title me the story.
it would be Stalker / Stranger.
Okay.
Stalker / Stranger is really
Tiwa
weird.
has a stalker that's stranger.
Like it's really weird.
Okay.
And I even told Gary. Gary was like, "Nah, he's weird." Like,
Okay.
so I was like, "Okay, cool."
So you're at school.
I was at school and then all of a sudden my phone's ringing. So I looked at it, but it's an unknown number. But I put it back because at the time I was at school, I was coaching a game. So I was like, I can't be on my phone. I'm actually in the middle of a game, so it's not a phone where I can just text you quickly. So I put it away. But that phone would not stop ringing. I think I had 20 missed calls by the end of it. It wouldn't stop ringing. So after I'm thinking, that's exactly what I said. I said, who do I owe money to? Because all my friends knows I work. My friends are not that silly. Like if I haven't picked up the first 2 calls, like you should be aware. And like I couldn't even like I brought out the phone to kind of like, you know when your phone's ringing, but you're trying to message, like, give me a second, I'll call you. I couldn't do that because it kept on ringing every time I cut the phone. So I was there like, nah, this is really strange. Because it got to a point where I'm thinking, is it an emergency? Like, whose number done that?
And times.
I'm that kind of person. It takes me a minute to save your number. Like it takes me a minute.
Even no call ID.
No, it was +44.
Oh,
it has a name. So like even Brian, I was telling Brian, I only saved your number this year when you started working. Before when we worked together, when we were in uni together, like, you were +44. So I was thinking, is it someone I know that I just haven't saved? Because there's a few. I realize I'm getting to that stage where there's a few people I don't actually save, and it's not done on purpose. It's just that I don't need to. So I was just like, okay. So I finished work now, yeah, but I'm still at work, so I can't text. So I was just like, oh, sorry, who's this, please? Don't have this number saved, and I hope all is well. I had to send the thing to my phone because my phone did it. So I sent it to my iPad so I could read word for word what my man said. Oh, Lord. So he said, hi Tiwa, how are you? I didn't reply. At this time, he started calling me again. I still didn't pick up because I'm still at work. Like, I'm genuinely, it's not like a thing where I'm here. I'm still at work. It's a Thursday. Then he goes, need to talk to you, it's important, and if you feel like you don't care to hear what I've got to say, then it's alright. You don't need to reach out. You can keep ghosting yourself, not me. I'm just starting, Milene. So I was like, okay. I said, sorry, who's this? I'm currently still at work. The guy said, okay, that's fine. Take your time. Sorry for bugging you. I said, sorry, who's this? I tried calling the number back, but the number isn't like, it's a WhatsApp number. So it didn't ring unless I called. I didn't call WhatsApp because I don't really use WhatsApp. So it wouldn't ring unless I called WhatsApp. So I called WhatsApp back, but he didn't pick up. He was like, oh, sorry for bugging you. He said, I tried calling the number. I said, I'll pass. Don't feel like sharing anymore. Sorry for bugging you. Be safe. Kindly block this number. Thanks. I said, see madness. We're just starting. We're actually just starting. I said, see madness. I said, nah, because I want to know who it is now, because he's called me so much and I want to know what you got to tell me. So I was like, well, you clearly know me from somewhere because you're saying my name. I said, you clearly know me from somewhere and I've currently changed my phone, so I don't have a lot of numbers saved. So if you can just justify. Then he says, not all, Tiwa, don't stress. If you don't need to explain anything. I request you block me because this is what you've been doing for the past few months. I said, so now I'm trying to
see what kind of guy you've been ghosting.
I'm trying to refresh my memory. I'm at this. I've missed 2 trains at this. I'm at the station because I finished work at.
Now you're sitting there. What kings is there? Like
no.
Who have I?
Because my phone has been dry for almost 2 years now. So there is no one like. Even if I don't want to talk to you, I don't feel like anyone has offended me to the point where I've had to block someone, especially being a guy. Like, at this stage, I'm not blocking you. And now I'm trying to think, I rarely give up my number, especially to guys. Now it's the thing, you have my number and I've been blocking you. What have you done so much that I've blocked you before? So I said, cool. So I'm sitting there. I still can't remember. So I'm there like, it was like, you blocked me. Well, then he goes, well, actually, I don't really know you. I just know your name. Truth be told. I said, so. Then I called him back. Then he was speaking. He was like, my name is Bright. Remember, I started talking. I said, shoot.
So you know.
I said, shit. I don't know him. So I met one of his friends at the gym. But the way it was introduced was, I don't know what, because this was 2 years ago, so it was chat rubbish. So I don't know what exactly was being spoken, but it was like, if you give me a message, I'll get someone to message you. But it was more of like a business kind of conversation, more of a, yeah, no, I don't remember what it was, but it was like just something where I felt I could give my number for it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think at that stage, he must have messaged me, said something. It was like, I leave in Egypt. I said, wait, this is where I mess up. So I said, okay, cool. I said, interesting. I said, funny, I think maybe. I said, I might be there around them times. Maybe, not sure.
What size for Egypt is it?
Korea?
Oh, Cairo.
Okay. Yeah, so I was like, okay. I said, okay, cool. I was like, whatever. So I come off the phone to him. I've left it now. I'm going to skip. So I said, I don't remember. So he takes a screenshot of the whole chat with a different number, because this is not the same number I have blocked. This is not the same number I have blocked. Because the reason I remember when he started talking to me, I remember why I blocked him. He started doing too much. He wasn't providing what I was expecting. I don't remember what exactly happened, because I don't give my number out anymore. But you wasn't providing what I expected. So I blocked you, because he was like, I remember this word for it. He said, can we be friends? I said, personally, I don't need any more friends. Especially friends that are internationals. I do not need any more friends. Please and thank you. He said, why not? I can take stress off. I said, no, it's fine. I said, my friends are doing a great job. I don't care. I didn't care. It was just something about him just irritated me. So I said, I didn't care. Please, I just don't want any friends. And he just didn't understand. So he kept on, he was having chat to himself through my phone. So I blocked him. Okay. So now I remember why I blocked him. So he sent me a chat preview. I'll put it up there. I promise you, I'll put all the chat there. I'll just put his number away. I don't want to be that rude, but I'll put it up there. So he sent me all the chat, and it was him having a conversation with himself. So I've left it now. I just said, cool. Then he messaged me one time and he was like, good morning. I said, yeah, we're back at it. I said, yeah, we are back at it. He said to him, I blocked you the first time. Please, where are you? No, he said good morning. I said morning. He said, hello, sunshine. I said, yeah, I am finished. He said, hello, sunshine, how are you? Hope you slept well. Bearing in mind, this is 10:06. I was given no time to reply. 10:07, are you at work? Hello, Tiwa, how are you? No reply. I guess at the point, I just need to stop. I think I've tried my best. So then he goes, so as you know, I've tried to... Is he just living in Egypt, or is he like born in Egypt? No, he's Nigerian, living in Egypt. Okay. Yeah. So he was like, I've tried different occasions to get the audience, and this happened third time. I said, I'm at work, you actually need to calm down. That's exactly what I said to him. You actually need to calm down, because this was still like you just need to calm down. You need to calm down. I'm at work. Then he goes, no, I won't do this again, I promise you. I'm really sorry for bugging you. So I stopped replying. Then he came back on Thursday the 24th. Damn. He came back. He said hi. I said hi. Oh Lord. I've left it now, yeah. This is where madness starts. This is where it gets juicy. So I said, okay, cool. Okay. He goes, hey Tiwa, how are you? How's work? This is all like, every time I take a pause is when he stops the message and carries on the message. And it's like within 30 seconds. So he said 5:24, 5:24, 5:25. I was given no chance to reply. I said, how are you? How's work going? I guess you're at work. Just checking on you. Well, hello Tiwa. So we are back at this again. They say the UK... He said... I need you to understand like the madness I've been going through. We're back at this again. Then he goes... They say the UK girls are the meanest. Never understood what that meant until I started chatting to you. You're breaking his heart, too. I'm too hot for this. I never understood it until I started speaking to you. Then he said, nah, this is it. You don't lead one on. You don't lead one on when you obviously know you're not willing to have actual conversation. It's not the end of the world. If you are just openly to tell a person to stop texting or trying to... That made me laugh because I blocked you the first time. So stop texting or trying to get your attention. You must think I'm rude or impatient. At this point, you could think anything. I don't care. The funny thing is, you don't even know me, and you've not even said a word about wanting to know me. Please leave my direct message. This is him having a chat with himself about... It's too hot. I need to bring down the temperature. Please. No, like you do not understand. waited you to tell me for so long. Like,
I'm actually very hot right now.
No, you actually do not understand madness. Like, I've never seen such madness in my life.
He said...
We're going to talk about it after.
He said, come up my direct message.
So I said, he said, please leave my direct message. This statement will go a long way. If you had just said it, I mean, we all work. I do 2 jobs and I still got time to talk. What's your excuse? I like the attention. Low. I guess that's your excuse. So I guess I'm writing an episode to myself now. And I'm just going to go away for good.
This is season 1.
Oh, Milene, I guess even better.
This is season 2 because season 1 already happened.
No, this is season 2. They said, I guess that's your excuse. So I'm just gonna write myself an episode and just go away for good. It's really a pity you didn't get to know me. I assure you I was one of the good ones, but this is it. Except you change your number, I will still reach out to you in 1 year or 2 years time. Look at madness. That's cool.
Oh my gosh.
Then he carries on saying,
bro, if you could see, like, it's literally just him
having this person. I'll put it up there. I'm not mad. It's a video. So I said I'm not mad at it.
That's 11:05.
Bro, I've not been given. No, it's a video. I've not been. I'll show you the full chance. Stop my phone. Don't worry, I got you. I've not been given chance to reply. So he said, except you change your number, I'll still reach out to you in another year or 2 time. But for now, I'm just gonna do myself the favor, block myself this time, and save myself the embarrassment.
Okay, you should stop right there.
Then he carries on. I remember you said, this is what he said, come to Finn, and then he was like, I'll wait till December, text you again, and if this time, and if your attitude don't change, I'll block myself again, give you the space and try another time in a few months' time or years. I said, this guy's mad. This one I knew was mad. He said, if my attitude... Then he says, for now, bye Tiwa, just remember, he says his name, like...
Okay.
And then he said, I strongly believe it will ring a bell in the near future. By there. So I thought we finished there. So I said, because at this time I want to see if he actually blocked the So I put, yeah, that's fine. Left it. But he had blocked himself at this time, so he didn't see it. He did block himself, so I left it. Why on Monday morning, I get a snap name, add me from this name? I get a snap ad from that name. Mm-hmm. So I said, now you're taking the piss, like you actually just need to leave me alone. He said, you must think you're special. I don't even use snap ad. I said, I'm finished. He said, you must think you're special. I didn't even let him finish. I just blocked him because now you're just doing too much. So I left that. So I said, cool, whatever. Friday morning.
What happened to him?
Happy New Month, Tiwa. Guess what? It's December. Oh, Milene, I've never laughed so much in my life. He said, Happy New Month, Tiwa. Guess what? It's December. I wish you a lovely, fulfilled month, filled with love, happiness, joy, and every good thing this month.
Amen.
By dare to be. And then he deleted it. He put, I told you I'll be back in December. And he deleted it thinking I didn't see it, but I saw it. And I said, I thought you blocked me. Like I said, you're becoming annoying, just leave me alone.
BFFR,
Then he goes, I said, you're becoming annoying, please leave me. He said, lol, keep feeling yourself. You have always been annoying to me. He said, was only... You've always been annoying to me. Was only overlooking things, thinking you had changed, maybe because you don't know me so well. But at this point, it's just obvious you are some random girl so full of yourself. Still asking myself how I got your number. Don't care anymore. I just hope and pray I never meet a girl like you in the future. I'd rather drink wall paint and then spend a second talking to you in person. For the record, you're a really pathetic human being, actually. And then we stopped there because I really gave him just 3 thumbs up. Because I said madness. And that's my story, guys. That's my story for the past 2 weeks. Because it's me people want to come and try it before the end of this year.
It's not him reading you at the end. He said, you pathetic human being for not responding to me after I have messaged you plenty of times.
Listen.
No, but I'm saying, we're laughing at this now.
But it's scary.
No.
No. Because I said the same thing to myself. I said, I am laughing, but it's scary.
Like, because he's obviously in Egypt. That's how we can laugh. But he's singing at the gym, so if he was in UK.
My thing is, how am I sure you're actually in Egypt? This was the question. Like, since it's like when he messaged me and blocked me the first time, I said cool. Then when December came on Friday, he messaged me. Before I go in my house, I look back on left, you know. I do this every time I'm turning because no one's pulling up behind me. Because at this point, I don't know what your movement is. No, I'm being so serious because like,
I feel like
it's all fun and games.
If anyone can track someone's number and their location, can you please let us know? Get to us. So that we can
I'm being
track
so serious.
So at least
but
if you know
it's not his number. So you know how you can generate numbers to create WhatsApp? That's what he's been doing. That's why I keep getting random messages off. Because the number he sent me with the screenshot of the first chat where I blocked him, it's a different number. The number he messaged me, the number is not callable, bro. I've called that number. Every number he's called me on because I don't know, and it's +44. It's not. I called the number back and it never goes through.
Is it different numbers?
Different numbers every time. So this one is the same because I haven't blocked it yet. Because the way my phone is set up is when I block a number, it deletes all my chat. Cool. So it doesn't go through. I'll show you Insta. I blocked him on Insta just before he found me though. So I went to type in the name he gave me, blocked him on Insta because I just didn't have the time for it. I said, because if you had me on Snap after you blocked me on WhatsApp, your next step is to go look for me on Insta. So I said, let me beat you to the punch. Found him on Insta and blocked him straight away because I was like, I genuinely don't have the time and patience for this. Then my next thing was, because of December, and if he's actually there, I don't have the time and patience. No, but I was just like, this is actually pure madness at this point. No, I need you. Why are you going to tell me this is December and I'm back? You've told me to delete you and block you, but you're telling me you'll be back in a year 2 time. Then you told me you'll be back 2 to 3 months time. With different numbers. It's scary because it's like, you know when you, because I know I have a lot of numbers not saved. So I pick up a lot of +44. So if it's coming, I'm genuinely, unless I change my number, I'm going to keep picking up that +44. So I'm thinking, no, there's like, I'll show you my contact, my block list. There's more than enough +44 in there to know like, yo, and I don't block people unless I have to.
Yeah, seriously.
And I have to.
I've blocked a few people.
And I have to, because now it's just scary. Like, I was telling a few guys and they were like, no, he's creepy. No, that's why I said strangers like Stalker.
That we're laughing now, but it is creepy because let's say he isn't in Egypt or let's say he's about ends. He knows at least where you work.
Bro.
So he knows that.
But luckily I don't work that much there anymore. So if he goes and look for me, that's his problem. But still,
you're there, here and there either way. And on some serious shit.
But, bruh. Listen. I
don't worry, I'll teach you some breakaway training. So I had to do some breakaway stuff. So if someone comes and grabs you by your hair,
what you do? You taught me some before because you were dating with your sister. Yours one time were they like
but no, I've got some ways. I'll teach everyone. Yeah. But I'll teach you. So just think, go for
actual bid. Go for bid because. But yeah, that's my story. Listen. I've been laughing to myself all week because it's funny to me. Like, how can you cuss me and then still want to chat to me?
I said, you're a pathetic human being. I found you annoying first. I said, I found you annoying first. You have your little attitude when you think you're too good for me.
Imagine having a whole episode of conversation through someone else's. You're basically chatting to yourself. You know when you want to send something, like you have like on WhatsApp, if I want to send myself like a picture, I send it through my WhatsApp so you can actually chat to yourself on WhatsApp. He was doing that through my message. Like, make this crap make sense.
No, but some man be up in messages talking to themselves like.
It's weird.
Let it go. If at any point you're messaging the girl and she ain't responding,
and he ain't even that at this point, because of the energy he came with this time, I just kind of left it as a casual thing. Like, he came with hi, I said hi, but you didn't even give me a chance to reply. Like, I work with kids. 80% of the time I'm with my phone is either I need someone from the department of school to come and help me with something, but I'm rarely on my phone with kids. They're nosy as hell. I just don't like being on my phone around them. When I'm replying to messages, it's either I'm replying to messages in the cupboard or just out of their sight. Like, it's never going to be where they're sitting right next to me. So it's a thing where if you text, bro, my man's going off at 11 a.m. How have you woken up and that's the first thing you want to do to me? I have no chance to reply.
Is there a time difference in Egypt?
I don't know, you know. If there is, that might be the only thing.
Is there a time difference in Egypt?
Is there?
It's only 1 hour.
Bro, still, you've woken up at 12 and thought you're going to come disturb my life. Like, it was stupid to me, and I just thought, yeah, this ain't it. But yeah, that's been my story.
Let's hope he is in Egypt.
No, let's hope he is in Egypt. No, but do you know what I've been waiting to see? His friend, because I'm gonna have a word with him. Because his friend is mad cool. Like, I chat to his friend when I see him. His friend is hella cool. Like, me and his friend have a good relationship. Like, we're just mad cool and like respectful. Like,
so
it's never.
His friend,
I know his friend, but I don't have his friend on anything. I just know him through the gym.
Okay.
Like, I'm hella cool with his friend. Like, it's one of them things. Like, it's whatever. But this whole week at the gym, I've been waiting to see his friend. I've not seen him. I need to chat to you and tell your friend to leave my line alone. And I told him, I said, I don't remember what he looked like. I sent him a picture. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Let me see the picture.
Oh, God, I can't, yeah. Yeah, it's like, oh, Lord have mercy. I can show you. Bring it. I can show you. I just said, oh, Lord have mercy.
Nah, like I said, we're laughing, but it's actually because some girls really be going through guys that be up outside their house and...
This is the picture you sent me. Yeah? Yeah.
Let me block him so he doesn't go.
Yeah, thank you. Because, oh no, like, it's weird. And I think at first I left it, but it's that statement of, I told you I'll be back in December and you actually came back, that caught me off guard.
That's so weird.
The previous chat he sent to me was from March. So I've definitely blocked that number.
Yeah.
So you've waited a few months to come back. My thing is, how did that crush your head again? Like, what were you going through? For you to be like, because it's been a few months, like, I've forgotten about you, I've let that one go. You did not cross my mind one more time. It was just more like bedroom. But listen, yeah, absolute mess.
You're a pathetic human being, so did you know?
Apparently so, and apparently I lead people on.
Yeah,
by not replying.
Stop leading them on.
I didn't know this is what I do, guys. I did not know this is what I do. In this day and age, in my whole mind, I said to myself, yeah, I'm gonna stop talking about men. But they do stupid things like this that I can't help but talk about it because it has to be known. Like, why?
Can you keep quiet, please? Making bad noise, bro.
You can hear the beat. Yeah.
No, he doesn't pick up on the mic though.
Oh, okay. But yeah. Anyway.
I wanna be nice.
What's your story? You got any story?
What have I got any stories? I don't got any stories. Ain't no one trying to stalk me.
Oh.
Ain't no one trying to befriend me.
Listen, it's not by force to be friends. I feel like I've gone to that age where,
because I'm very quick to block people.
I was you know,
I'm very quick to block people.
You know, after you drop the no shade video,
yeah,
I had bare other messages.
Of course you did. Look at you, foolish. What was one of them?
One of them was like,
you're gonna pass the phone to me?
No, I was just gonna be like, she says she wants a man but is quick to tell every man no to take her out.
It's not every man. Tell me the last guy that I've told you has asked me to take out and I've said no.
Maybe I may not know. In this year, 2022, how many people have asked to take you out? Don't even lie.
None. Who has taken?
It's fine. You said no.
No,
It's fine.
You know what? Maybe someone has taken.
It's fine. It's fine.
In 2020, who has asked?
I know you definitely said someone asked you to go see. I don't know who, but someone random to go see a movie or something. Yeah. Exactly my point. My point.
No. Like,
go on.
I'm allowed to say no.
You
right?
are. I'm not saying you're not, but I'm saying
I gave said person a chance.
Okay.
I gave said person a chance, and it wasn't a movie. It was the comedy club thing.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe someone else asked me for a movie as well.
It was a movie I did, but I remember the comedy club one as well. Yeah.
Someone was supposed to take you as well.
Yeah. Let's not do that.
I'm just saying.
Oh, let's not do that.
And I had a conversation with said person on the phone, and he gave me the ick.
I don't remember who that is, but okay, cool. person I'm thinking was completely different.
Is it? Who are you thinking of?
I don't know. I think this is a random person.
But anyway, I had a telephone conversation with said person.
You gave the number out?
Yeah, I did give the number out. See, that's what I'm saying. I actually...
Okay, you didn't tell me that.
I tried.
You didn't tell me that, but okay.
And I had a conversation and he gave me the ick.
I don't blame you because he does do things like that.
He gave me the ick, and
I think I remember you telling me about the conversation.
And
I remember you telling me about the conversation because it didn't last that long, did it?
And ever since, ever since then, I like muted him from watching my stories and stuff.
Yeah, I think I remember. But
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, okay, there has been a couple.
There we go.
Yeah, this
there
one
we
he
go.
also gave me the ick. Are you talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not you leaving him on red. I'm trying to remember your comedy one. Who's your comedy one?
I'm gonna show you.
My mom was like, remember I told you Shy set me up with someone?
Mm-hmm.
So she came back, she was like, she came back, she was like, oh, why did you say you no to the first I tried? I said, because it's not my type. So what's your type? I said, I don't know, but it's not him.
It's Chinese.
I said, what's your type? I said, I don't know.
She was marrying a Chinese.
Apparently I am. But yeah, so she's
Asian baby.
So she brought out a picture again. I said, oh, he looks alright, but it's not my type. I was like,
it's the same picture of the same guy.
I promise she's a different guy, but she thinks the same one. It looked different to me, or maybe because of the way he's dressed. But I said, not my type. So she was like, is so person your type? I said, wait, what?
Who's so person?
She said, is this person your type? So I was like,
Tiwa
no,
doesn't
just
really
friends.
have a type. I mean, I feel like maybe you have grown up.
I'm starting to, yeah.
Yeah, because at one point Tiwa's like caliber of men was just all over the place.
It was open.
Too open.
It was open.
Now she's narrowing down to the best type of men, isn't it, Tiwa?
Yeah.
Our black kings. Okay.
Yeah, so I was like, no. And she was like, so what's your type? I said, not him and not him.
Well, as in, not the way he looks or not just him as a person?
No, the way, the one my mom introduced.
No.
Him. I don't know. I feel like when you've known someone so long, you kind of outgrow that phase. You don't, I say this all the time.
It depends. If you know your friend is fine, you know your friend is fine.
I'm not going to see I tell you you're ugly. Even though I would do it just because it's you.
No, but I'm saying, but even no matter how long your friends.
Yeah, but I'm childish like that. I'm childish like that. I'm gonna be like, you're ugly.
No, yeah, okay, to them. But if outside the conversation,
yeah, it's whatever. But the thing is, I feel like we've got into that stage where, you see certain people and you just don't have an opinion to it. And every time I say that, people think I'm trying. I said, no, I'm being serious. I'm walking out. Every guy I look at, I'm not gonna have an opinion. You're gonna look at. I just don't have an opinion. I'm gonna look and walk away. So you're telling me every guy you see, you're gonna look at. You're gonna.
No,
yeah,
but I look. I'll be like.
Yeah, but not to every single one. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh my god.
To every single one that I see.
Yeah, but I genuinely will see some, and I'm just like, I have no opinions towards you. It's not a bad thing and it's not a good thing. I just did picture you in that light, and I did not picture you in that light, so you're just there, and that's where it is.
Best.
But yeah, it is what it is. We'll try again in 2023. Oh, I can't really say this year, but I was gonna go out and I was gonna send you to come out because you wouldn't know the person, and then I was gonna give you I'll tell you to come out with a friend and we'll all go out. But we'll be there. I'll be there with.
So you had someone to go out with, and you invited me to go.
Bring your friend, because I don't know the person like that. Wherever you could even come alone. You take yourself out of the day. Club will do a little from distance. Me and you.
Because you didn't know the person. You see what? No.
It's not. I know of the person. I just don't want to say and where from, because it's just
But are you still entertaining the person?
I'm not even entertaining. It's people trying to put me with the person, but I'm aware of who the person is.
Is it a bad put?
100%. 100. So everyone say on a certain date they will see how it all goes down. So I'll keep you posted.
Okay, fine.
But
Because Brenda did say, she was like, oh, how, because obviously Lewis is trying to get me married off, innit?
To who?
I don't know. Lewis said it's time for us to find you someone.
Yeah.
I said I'm not against it, but whoever's coming right now ain't giving what they're supposed to give, yeah. And then like when there was like would you ever try like a date? Would you ever try like a dating site? Would you ever try a dating site?
I'm not. Someone asked me this recently as well, and I said to them, I'm not against it, but as for right now, I don't feel like I need to. In a way, I'm not fully against it. Like I've never been.
I think it's time. It's time you find someone.
Please, I've never been a thing where, like, the thing is, at some point with dating side, I kind of when I came across it off but I kind of saw it as in a way desperate.
Yeah,
that's the way I saw it. So at the time, it was just like it just looked like I'm desperate, but I'm not desperate. No, yeah, that's the impression I got.
Obviously, there's two sides to the one side of it. I've seen people who are now married off from a dating side. Like it's just genuine. And obviously, there's that bad side of the dating where you just don't know who you're talking to. And if we're being honest, majority of people that go on dating sites just trying to fuck or something like that. Just trying to have that quick one night stand, something like that. Innit? Not less. A lot of the times it's not. They're trying to find something genuine, and there's no point of me trying to go in 6-7 days just to put something in the that it is. But yeah, like I don't know.
I said
50-50,
So my main thing was
because when I brought it up to her, I said, "Oh yeah, you don't know who you're talking to." She said, "Yeah, just invite the guy. Her and Lewis will be there."
That's exactly what I said. What? And I've said this to you so many times. You'll be in a hat. We'll have a dinner.
I'll send them the picture, and then she'll make sure that the person I sit at the table is.
You're acting like we don't know how to do FBI check real quick if you wanted to. It's a thing we do on the normal. When you send me, I don't remember who it was, but you sent me someone. I had your Facebook, I had your age, I had your mom, dad's name. It's not that hard.
To this day, there's one person I found nothing from.
Who?
My soulmate. That's not my soulmate.
That one hurt. You know, that's that one there. Run. Because when I can't find nothing, it's a problem. Run. No, because nothing. I knew the surname. Nothing.
We even found one.
We found the old one.
we found a 2.0.
No, it wasn't because we know of him. Yeah. So I was like, but someone funny because one of the girls at work was like telling me, she was like, I think I'm gonna do a dating site. She was like, I said personally I'm not against it, but I feel like I need to remove the thought of it's not you being desperate, you're just being open.
Maybe you should go like one of them Christian dating sites.
I said that, but then I don't want the there's a thing about Christianity that let me not talk to you. Let me not
speak your truth.
No, because I ain't trying to like, because it's not even, I don't mind the Christian side, but you have the men that just think everything is biblical, like there's nothing's changed, you expect, like, not saying that I wouldn't do certain things in certain ways, but the way they go about it is just wild. And like a friend of mine's been on it, and I was just like, nah. I was like, nah.
Off-putting.
It's really, because it's like they come in, everything is more like, even though I'm fine with everything being Christian, I'm fine with us praying and stuff, but it's just like Jesus said. There's no conversation that doesn't have Jesus and God in it, even though it's in everything. But it's just like, and then they start questioning your faith. Why have you not done this? Why have you not? And I can't. I don't want to be justifying myself to you. I shouldn't have to. And I'm still doing that. Let alone I have to do it to you. Move. No, like actually move. And that's the thing with Christian side. That's the impression I get from it. And that is that, like, when you've gone in, unless you find like the ones where they're not per se in the middle, but they're still within the world.
They're in the journey and they're accepting your journey.
Yeah, but they're in the world. They're not like, you have them Christian that is Bible. They don't know like reality still happens. Like we're still living outside of the Bible. Like things still happen outside of church. It's not church. So like, unless you go on there and you find someone where I'm a Christian, I'm looking for a godly relationship, a Christian relationship, but I hear that life is still happening.
In what sense? Like when you say life is still happening, like what do you want them to understand about
just
life?
Understand that life is happening. Don't come to me. I don't know how to say it because there was some. How do I put it? Like you have them Christian that they do too much, and they haven't found themselves yet either.
What's a Christian that does too much?
When I mean they do too much, they do. Let me not judge you, but maybe that's your way of serving God and it works for you. But they need to try to implement into you. I use God beg you. The same way you're finding your journey and your journey works for me is the same way my journey works for me. And they just do too much. And I don't want to do too much, Christian. I want a genuine one that is... When I mean do too much, I don't mean you call me and tell me let's pray. That's not too much. I don't mean the standard. I mean, like, I need you to say that sometime when I tell you it's hard, I need you to just understand it's hard.
You should have been hard. God will come and say, no, babe.
Thank you.
Human.
This is reality.
That
I'm
babe,
still
that
living in
babe.
the world, so I need you to understand.
I can be sad, babe. Like, I know God will get me out of this, but
I need to feel
like,
my emotions.
Even Jesus went on his knees in the Garden of Gethsemane and asked God, why have you forsaken me? Even the person who came down to save us from our sins questioned the will that God had for him, that he knew was supposed to happen from God from time.
I don't want
the moment he questioned, he was able to question 5 seconds and accept it. I am not Jesus. I will question it for some time and accept it.
Yeah, I don't want to say, oh, why is this happening? You tell me, because I use the Lord and Savior beg you, just let me vent. Let me be my emotion. And then there's them people that will be like, snap out of it. God, I understand he's got me, but I'm in this emotion because he put me there too. So please bear with me. And this is where I'm coming from. So I need that people where you are in the world. Like, and I was speaking to a friend of mine and she was saying, I feel like with you kind of want the bad guys, but you want them to still be godly. I said,
how do you work? Do you know how contradicting
that's exactly what she said.
Bad guy,
but you want them to be godly. That's exactly what she said to me. Because she was trying to figure out my type, innit? So we sat in the car, she was just talking, she was like, your type is, you really want a godly guy, but you don't want them too godly, and you don't want them bad either. I said, it's wild, but I understand you. Because I've been battling that journey for a bit, and I said, I need to just let God be like, this is what you're going to get, and I'm going to just accept it. But if, in the right time, if it says, go and join the site, I will go and join. But as for now, even though I said that, I don't feel like I have to or need to. Even though it's not, and that statement is very iffy in terms of need to and have to, if that makes sense. Because if you need to, you kind of feel like you're losing time. Because even if I do go on there, my standards or who I'm looking for will still remain the same regardless. That's why I'm when she was asking me, I didn't want to say, I don't need to. I don't want it to look disrespectful to you. And I didn't say, I still got time, because she's older than me. So I didn't want that to be disrespectful as well. So I was just kind of like, at the moment, I'm not for it, but I'm not against it. As for now, it's just not something God's told me to do.
Yeah, no, it's true. Like, I've just never had the inclination to go on a dating site and start searching. Like, I've just
my friend
come across my mind.
Why is all the people there I know?
Well, on Hinge.
On Hinge.
But and you know what scares
me? And they're lying.
You know what scares me? One thing that scares me is for me to just go on a dating site and just see.
Bro.
Oh, you in here as well? Shit, we might as well go together.
Yeah. No, and this guy, the guy said,
maybe I do that to see who my friends are on there. Maybe we
30,
can communicate.
No kids. I know the guy. He's 26, 3 kids. I said, yeah. This is why it's scary at the same time.
That's what I'm saying, because it's too many liars.
And to be honest, if I was to do it out of all things, I would do a Christian one personally.
I would do as well.
But I would very,
no, it's fine. You go on a date, and if you do...
Not you. We're all going on a date. Every single one of my friends, guys, we're going on a group outing. Just ignore me when we're there.
But some people do that. Some people like, instead of going on like a normal date, they invite the person over with their friends.
Because I'll say to them, I'm like, oh, we can go on a date, but I just don't feel comfortable going out with you. Or my friends want to go on a date. We can make it a double thing. We'll all get to know each other.
But
bring your friend too.
Like going on a date, like on a first date, going out in a group, I don't mind that, because then you can see how you interact with other people. Yeah. Because some people are really good at interacting. Some people are just bare standoffish. And to be fair, especially the people I'm around with all the time, I will need you to have some sort of bond with them. Yeah. And people I'm around with all the time, they're more time crazy and talkative, so you need to be able to blend in with all of that. No, I said like, because I know what I can be like. It depends, like if I'm with people that I per se don't know me or I don't know per se, I can be very antisocial and just not say nothing. I don't need you to be me. I need you to stop. I don't need a me. I don't need a me. If you're comfortable, like if you're comfortable around him, even just being around everyone, because he's your like comfort space.
No, this is what I'm saying. I'll talk to you, but I need you to start that conversation to make me talk to everyone else. So I don't need you to be a me. I need you to be slightly opposite, but not too much. So we kind of just need to have that balance where we mesh each other in the middle. But I'm not against it. But I'll pray about it. I'll see what God says in 2023.
I haven't been. God hasn't sent me out into the day.
Yeah.
He
I see
said,
what God's.
my child,
Take your time.
don't worry.
Yeah.
When the time comes, if that is your portion, that's your portion. Maybe I'll come drop the one you want in front of you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll see, like, when it's things like that, like, what I started to realise is just pray about it. Like, if I'm praying about it, in the middle of praying about it, I'm downloading the app, then it's meant to be. I'm signing up, then it's... Who are you to question me? Me and God had this conversation. Where were you when I was having the conversation?
Honestly.
But
it's all God's timing.
It really is. It really is.
Like the other day, one of my mom's friends at work, she was like, "Oh yeah, like, you shouldn't, like, you wouldn't want to have a child too late." And I'm like,
told her you want a child.
And I'm like, I get it. Like, ideally, if I could have a child in the next, like, if I was able to in the next maybe 2 years or so, I wouldn't mind having them youngish. So then I'm not 40-year-old chasing after a young kid,
trying to keep up
but
with them.
I'm not gonna force myself into situations that I can then have a child.
And to be quite honest, like, as much as it sounds, having a kid nowadays in this, you have to think twice about it. And like,
in this world I'm living.
Exactly. Even then, if let's be realistic. If we really wanted kids, we would have kids.
It's not hard.
And that's that. Like, that's what I'm saying. When people say you should have your child, bro, to have a child is not the problem.
Yeah, it's not the problem. It's building a safe space
and a steady home,
exactly,
and a steady relationship. A child in.
Bro, I long for the idea of having my husband and I raise just a beautiful family as well as we can. Obviously, don't know.
No, because my thing is,
come from, but
I hear
picking the right person that you.
Because my thing is, I need my child to know the house is stable in terms of the world is not stable. So I need you to know your safe spaces at home. So imagine going out to the world and it's not your safe space, and you come home and it's not your safe space. Exactly. It's wild to me. Exactly. And just because of seeing what I've seen, being through things, and just like things, there's certain things that I want in place, and there's certain things that I need us to settle before. You want me to have it's not. Do you know how people are reaching out to that I'll have a kid by tomorrow? Don't play with me.
I have suitors.
I've been offered so many times.
But yeah, in due time, all God's will.
All God's will.